that mail.
What?
Athena!
What?
Athena!
What?
Please stop running.
We can't let the goddess wait like that, Iris. We need to hurry.
Who is this goddess Athena and why is she waiting?
I told you I had a friend here.
Yes, but you never went into specifics.
Wait and see.
If you continue running, I'm going to say that we are late because you were flirting.
If you don't run, I'm going to tell Zeus that you've been drinking from the nectar of the gods.
Look at all these rocky sculptures.
Yes. Could they be a house?
There are so many.
About time you arrived, Athena. I cannot believe you left me waiting.
Oh, my dear friend, I'm sorry. We got distracted by another place and stopped somewhere else.
By a man. A very handsome man.
Iris was flirting again.
Well, if you came to see men, there are many gods in here that might catch your eye.
Are there only gods in here?
Goddesses too, like myself.
Okay. What is your name, lady?
My name is Xochiquetzal. It comes from Nahuatl, our mother tongue in the Aztec culture. In English, it means precious flower, with Xochi meaning flower and Quetzal meaning precious.
I always thought you have a pretty name.
What are those rocks?
Those rocks are called pyramids, and they are all around the great city of Teotihuacan here in the center of Mexico.
Pyramids. So, are they houses?
Sus, Iris.
But you said it first.
Sus, Iris.
No, my dear Iris, they are not houses. At least, not for people.
What do you mean, lady?
Iris.
Goddess.
The pyramids are used as houses only for gods, as well as to bury our kings. That's why I, the goddess of beauty and love, live here.
Goddess of beauty and love. Is she Aphrodite?
No, Iris, she's not the Greek goddess of beauty and love.
Then, who is she to you?
She is my pen pal. What? It gets lonely being a god.
Okay, so this place is only for deities then?
Yes and no. You see, Teotihuacan in Nahuatl means the place where the gods were created, or city of gods. However, for us who live here, we call it the City of Sun.
That sounds so fancy.
I guess it is. For us, this city is the center of all our politics, religion, and culture. And we also like to play games like Tlachtli, a ball game.
A game I wanna play.
Maybe it's not the game you would want to play.
Why not?
Well, firstly, it consists of hitting a ball with your hip so that it goes through a very high hoop. If your team wins, you get to be offered to our gods. It's a great honor.
I remember you writing to me about that.
Offer in what way?
The Aztecs sacrificed their people so that, by offering us their blood, we as gods keep our strengths to protect and keep them safe and alive from dangerous neighbors.
Yes. I don't think I will play after all.
Remind me, my friend, who are these neighbors?
All throughout Mexico, the main warrior tribes that we have are the Olmecs, Totonacos, Toltecs, Mixtec, Mayan, and Aztecs, which is us. Although many of them don't fight us that much, the Mayans sure do their best to keep us busy.
Oh my, then I'm guessing those offerings really help.
Athena!
They really do! For me, Xochiquetzal, it helps me bring fertility, flowers, and some vegetation. For my husband Tlaloc, It helps him control the rain.
Oh, so you're married. I think I never wanted to.
I know. I always tease her for that.
I just didn't want to.
To continue with what I was saying, these offerings specially help Quetzalcoatl, the feather serpent deity. He is in charge of the main vegetation and water for the Aztec people.
That makes me hungry.
Again, Iris? But you just ate before coming here.
What can I say? I'm a growing woman.
Okay.
We can eat something here, but first let me show you around. The food we have here is very nutritious. Our main vegetables are corn, beans, and squash, although we also have plenty of tomatoes and nopales.
Nopales, you said? What is that?
Nopales are a very green vegetable that comes from the cactus, and it's quite slimy. And it's very good for salads. Try this.
Me! That's really tasty. What is that?
That is a tortilla. It comes from the corn. We grind the corn and mix it with water and lime in order to create a dough. It's our most sacred food. We use it in everything.
And what about snacks?
You might find this a little bizarre, but grasshoppers tend to be your most delicious snack.
Grasshoppers. As in the insect?
Yes, as in the insect. They're very abundant here in Mexico. Not to mention that they taste just like popcorn. And in addition, we like to put a little bit of chili on top of them to add more flavor. Would you like to try one?
I think I'll pass. But Iris was hungry. She might try them, won't you, Iris?
It's okay if you don't want to.
No, I'll try them.
Okay, well, you can close your eyes if you want to.
Yes, I think I'll do just that. It's actually really good. Very crunchy.
Yes, they are. I'm glad you like them.
Me too. What is that? Can you hear it?
Oh, I don't like this.
That should be a jaguar wandering about.
Should we go somewhere safe?
Oh, don't worry, Iris. It appears to be quite far from here. And they no longer come into the city, so we should be okay.
Why doesn't it come here to the city?
The jaguar knows it's human territory. They're afraid of fire because they know it can harm them. So they stay away almost all the time.
Almost?
Well, sometimes we do have some encounters with them. But we respect the jaguars. They, along with other animals, are of great importance to us. The jaguar is considered a symbol of war. It is a guardian of darkness, the guide of souls through the world of the dead, as well as a companion of shamans on the spiritual journeys. Our men wear jaguar skins and masks to scare our enemies.
Oh, wow. I didn't know jaguars were so valuable.
See? When you listen, you learn.
Yes, and talking about animals, do you see that bright green bird around the trees? The one with a long tail?
I see it. The one with a little red chest?
Yes. Do you know what it is?
I don't think I really do.
No clue.
That is a quetzal, also one of our most majestic and sacred animals.
Wait, doesn't your name also have Quetzal in it somewhere?
Yeah, it does. I was partly named after the quetzal for its beauty and grace. It is one of the most beautiful birds in the world. Quite tricky to catch. When it flies, its long tail makes wavy movements that give the sensation of being in slow motion, as if the movements were done underwater.
Oh, wow.
And because they only have 2 long tails, it is very, very valuable to create a headdress for its feathers. Our Emperor Moctezuma possesses such headdress. Along with having small gold decorations, the headdress has about 222 quetzal feathers.
That's a lot of feathers for one man.
Iris, thank you so much for your time, Xokinzeta. I can't describe you how much I appreciated your time and the information that you provided us.
And the tour and the food.
You're welcome. It was nice to see you. I hope it helps with the Utopia.
It really does.
So, where are you going next?
Yes, really, where to, Athena?
Why don't you let Iris decide for once?
Oh, yes, I know.
Okay. Where?
Let's go to China.
China?
China.